Yo, what up, guys? Okay, so doing this again, doing a little bit more analysis. Like I said, I'm trying to add a new thing every video. So here we go. Let's try this. If you guys don't mind, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Woo! Look at that, fancy, fancy. Love it. All right. Back to what we got going on. Round two, I got a bunch of awesome feedback on the last video that I will try to implement this video. So thank you guys for everyone that reached out. Appreciate the help and the support. And I'd also like to note, I think this might be a disclaimer I say every time, just a kind of a warning here, or take it as you will. You know, this is my analysis of the jiu-jitsu role. It might not be the best analysis, it might not be the only analysis, but it is mine. And it's what I would do in these situations, at least now in this time, because jiu-jitsu is always improving, so who knows what it'll look like in the future. All right, today I got Mr. Jan over here. Is quite good at jiu-jitsu, professional uke at the gym, and Christian, who's also quite good. He just got a stripe recently. Did you take your stripe off? I'll have to check that. These guys did a 10-minute round, so this is gonna be a long video, but that's okay because I just got hurt personally, and I got nothing better to do. So let's have some fun and do some jiu-jitsu. I'm talking way too long. I gotta get better at this. I'm a minute 36 in and I haven't done any jiu-jitsu yet. That's a good. That's a good times. All right, let's go. All right. So right away, if I ever have someone engage with me in an upright position like this, I like to pull guard immediately and just hook sweep. So I'd pull guard to butterfly, and I'd get this leg, I'd get the hook, so the foot in right here. There's a big, nice big platform, and just send them flying in this direction. But I'm nitpicking. These guys have a really good round. All right, Jan goes up, pushes him over. That works too. Beautiful. Let me say that again. All right, let's see here. Okay, so I really have nothing to add for Jan on that pass. It was really good. I would recommend, let me see here. So this grip, love it. You could consider driving his legs even further this way. The more his knees, when you're passing someone's guard, the more their knees are facing away from you and the more their hips are facing away from you, the more difficult it is for them to retain guard. As you can see here, Christian's already doing a good job basing off of his foot, getting ready to angle his legs back in this way. I don't think he does it, but you're giving him, Jan, you're giving him the opportunity to get back to guard. And let me see what Christian, yeah, Christian is trying to do that. It's good. You get through. You see, this is, he wants his knees facing this way. He's probably not going to get back to guard right now because you're going to get around, cut around, I imagine. But let's see what happens on Christian's side of things. Christian, you don't want to, you want to try to, what you're doing right now, and Jan might be forcing you into this position, which actually I can make a comment on. You're basically setting yourself up like a top. So you see how the only thing that's on the ground is your butt, and your feet and your shoulders are off the ground. This makes it very easy for Jan to basically, and Jan, this is a really good thing to do, is you're pulling up with the hand, and you're pulling up with the hand over here. Okay, so you're kind of bringing them together, and you can just spin Christian. You could spin him. You could just spin him this way with this hand, spin him that way with this hand, and it makes it a very easy transition. So Christian, you're gonna want to get you want to get he you know you might not know, but he's looking to throw this leg down, which is what he does in a second. So what you really want to do is make this hook really sticky, and you want to lay to that side to put weight on it. Okay, and then immediately, I think you're already doing it, get shin to shin with this foot, and look to throw one leg out that way, throw one leg out that way to really mess with his base. going. I can nitpick that, but that's all good. So, Jan, one thing you could... Oh, it looks like you're doing it. Beautiful. Okay. This is a great cameraman. Just kidding. It's fucking terrible. So you start doing this. One of the things you could do here that's really strong is you drive your hip. That was kind of a bad. Hold on, let me try to recircle that there. You can drive your hip into so you start driving it in this direction, which will start raising his hip up, and you can basically connect hip to hip and get his knees pointing away from you, which is going to make it very difficult for him to get his to retain his guard. Christian, what you want to be doing right now, which you're I can see you're trying to start doing, is this is good, but I want your elbow in the hips here. Okay, get that elbow in the hips and get that knee inside the hips to connect that, make that elbow knee connection. Okay, don't just rest your foot here. I want you got to actively drive your knee into his hip, and you can take this foot and bring it out a little bit, and use that to help drive your. Oh, what did I do here? Sorry, I messed up. I think. Oh, if I don't pause it. Spoilers. Um, yeah, drive that knee in. Let's see here. Yeah, so you got to punish that, Christian. So he's doing nothing here to really control your legs. So right here, if you feel this leg coming back like this, you have to know that it's probably going to come over the top. So you want to get this leg ready to catch it. What you can do is just literally just raise it up, and you can catch him in a half guard. So if that leg, so like if this leg is up right now, okay, let me see. Oh, how did I do this last time? I think if I press E. Oh, nice. Look at that. I don't know how to go back frame. So if that leg's up right now, you're catching the shin. You're catching the shin right about here, and you can drive it right back down. Jan did a very good job of going real high with this. You could also look to really barrel through with this arm and turn up into his closed guard, which is another option. I'm nitpicking though. This is tough, and Jan's doing a really good job here. Nice, Jan. So Jan, you might do this in a second. We're in the gi here. When if Christian ever locks his hands behind your back like that, I want you to immediately start bugging his neck. You can do it in Ezekiel, you can do it collar chokes, but something to get his hands from up here back down to defending his neck. Yeah, it looks like. Are you going for it? Oh no, not yet. Now this you might do it right now. I probably should just watch. I would retract this arm back, get it right under here, and create a nice strong elbow knee connection, and get your foot on his hip, and keep this arm up. And you honestly might do that right now. Ah, nice. You did it with the knee. Good. So you see how you slid back though? I want you to. So let me see if I press control. Wait, hold on. Where are we? 46 seconds. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Ah, no, that's the wrong one. All right, let's try shift. Okay, that's 3 seconds. Okay, I know how to go 3 seconds back. So you slide the knee up. Look, if you get your elbow here right now and reinforce it, so you can literally put your elbow like in this pocket right here, there's no way he's getting that arm back. Or I shouldn't say no way. It's gonna be very difficult for him to get his arm back. But watch, he just kind of like shrugs you down here. Boom. Okay, and now he has his elbow back, so he can defend his neck. Still in a bad spot. I mean, it's not a good spot, but it could be better. Okay, yeah, good. Ezekiel, like it. Like it. Might be a nice here. You going over the top? Uh, you are being nice. You need to keep your head down when you do this. And you need to get this. Let me get rid of this. This little crease right here. His whole neck needs to be surrounded. Any kind of choke, his whole neck needs to be surrounded. So you need to shift everything this direction. and get a nice full enclosure. I love the fist. That's great. Right into the side of the neck. That's fine. But the rest of this needs to be around his neck. Good job, Christian. Christian, what you want to be looking here to do here defensively, um, he's not really giving you any space for hip escape. I know from being under Jan's mount is easy, well, a lot easier said than done what I'm about to say, but he's not giving you much space here. So what you're gonna want to look to do is either a bump and roll or a kip escape. Um, I'm not a huge fan of the bump and roll, but it does work. Here's my cue of when to go for it is when Jan's elbows. Let me see if I can back up a frame. If I hold, let me shift, right? Oh no, because I'm in this mode. Hold on. Okay. When that's not a good frame either. But basically, what I'm looking for, this is kind of the idea right here, but his head would be lower. When his elbows are in, right, which is not a bad thing. You know, Jan's doing that for different reasons. Somebody will bring their elbows in to be a little bit tighter. What's happening is they're making their base a little bit more narrow versus when their elbows are like out here and they have a nice strong post. That's kind of my personal cue of when I'm going to try to do a bump and roll. However, what I'd prefer to do is a kipping escape, and you're kind of there already. Obviously, you have to address this attack on your neck, right? Yeah, which is good. But right away, I would be getting a hand here and your other arm across to reinforce this frame across his hip. And then you're going to look to, when you do a kipping escape, you're looking to get his belly button. So if we imagine, obviously we're on the back here, but imagine his belly button here. You want to misalign it. So you can move your head this way and move his body this way. So now his belly button would be over here and it's facing the ground. It's not above you. Okay? When that happens, you're going to swing your head this way and your legs this way and then perform the kipping escape, which we've talked about in class. I don't know if I can really go over that. Let's see if you attempt it. You can also do the kipping escape with a hand in the hip here and a hand in the hip here. You don't have to do it across. Just the frame gives you a little bit more power. Oop, I didn't pause it. Ooh, triangle. Triangle City. Collect that arm. Jan, you could have done that from mount. So here, I would collect that arm, and so instead of falling, just take this hand in post. Take this hand in post, and slide this knee up, okay? And then what you're gonna look to do, and you're pretty much there. You can either you could do like a Barado Plata, which is where you would throw, oh shoot, I haven't done this in a while. Evan, if you're watching this, I apologize for forgetting how to do this. Um, you're gonna throw this leg over his neck, I believe, and then you turn his arm this way. So that's one option, which I'm sure you'd be good at. However, for just the triangle, just you're gonna sit up, just scoop, you're gonna scoot your hips up this way, and kind of settle in, and then you're gonna just connect the triangle right here. Obviously, this with this knee slid up, and you're gonna finish just like that. But let's see, get the triangle. Okay, right away, instead of adjusting up here, I would prioritize, because he's not going anywhere right now. I mean, unless you're gonna lose it, obviously adjust it. But unless you're gonna lose it, I would prioritize getting this hand with a scoop grip underneath his leg here and getting your body perpendicular to him. I gotta get Christian some defense things. I don't know. I gravitate towards the offense now. Yeah. Nah. This. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't hit pause. Guys, when you do the triangle with a scoop grip, this arm is not as big of a deal because when you cut the corner, you're gonna make this super tight around his neck. Christian, I like the defense so far. I need to give. Sorry, I've been like gravitating towards offense. Right now, what I would be looking to do is actually posture up. Okay, so I would be sitting back on my butt and getting my head high. Okay, so nice long spine and getting back. And then from there I could look to posture out of the triangle. Yeah, like don't let him bring you back down. Which Jan, obviously that's what you want to be doing. Fancy, almost a lot of. Let's see. Okay, hold on a second. Why couldn't we, did Christian have a grip on you? So, Jan, for the omoplata, take your hand and bring it over to his far hip and cup it, and get yourself, move yourself sideways more so you're parallel with him, obviously with your feet this way and his feet this way. And then you can use that to kick your legs forward to drive his, oh, I lost my, to drive his head to the mat. Are you stuck? What happened? You must be stuck. That's weird. I know you can make that movement. That's weird. Okay, so back to the triangle. Ooh, now, okay, so we have the triangle and mount again. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about here with the Barado plata. I believe it's been a while. But if you take this foot and you throw it over his face, you can then grab his hand and twist it that way. Pretty brutal. That might be the mono. I forget. I forget the names. I'm not good with names. Just side note, guys, I'm going to hook up a nicer microphone. I'm using like my gaming headset microphone right now. So the sound quality will improve. I just gotta set it up. Maybe I'll do that for the next video. That'll be my next improvement. You guys are just fighting out of this triangle. Yeah, Christian, I'd still be looking to posture. Armbar, armbar. Yep. Okay, good. Good job. Again, that's Sweep City. Sweep City right here. Hook Sweep City specifically. Oh, there we go. A little butterfly. Let's go. Oh, Christian's gonna do it. Oh, Christian's got a nasty body lock pass. So again, when this is like when you see this, that's a giant platform for your hook to send him flying like through the window if you want. Through that awesome water bottle right there. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. But anytime anybody does this, big platform, big platform. Take advantage of it. Oh, it looks like you're about to. You went the other way. Oh, he's sneaking in the body lock. Just back up a little bit here. So, Christian, I'd be looking to misalign his hips. Ooh, that's Missy if you can hear. Oh, I don't know what's going on. If you take this hand and drive his knees this way, you're going to drive his whole body essentially that way, right? You're going to drive his hips this way. And what that's going to allow you to do is then either take, I know it's not in frame right here, but if you imagine your leg being back here, let me delete some of this. If you imagine your leg being right here, you can kick that straight back and cut around to get through into his hip right here. Okay? Or your knees, if I think this is your knee right here, you can just take this hand, drive it this way, drive this arm, your arm, right into this underhook, right into his armpit, right into the underhook, and then look to knee cut right through. Oh, that was not your knee. Okay, well, ideas are there. Oh no, what was that? What did I just, I, no, I don't want to, I started a timer. Can I turn the timer off? Can I, what? Okay, okay, that's a different option. Well, we'll see what happens in 10 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen in 10 minutes, but we'll see. There's that body lock. Good dive in there. So right away, I'm going to be looking to, and you might do this in a second. I should probably stop talking so much. You should look to get this knee right in front of this hook right here to get a 2-on-1 setup for that body lock. Let's see. Yeah, a little too much space. For a good body lock, you need to make sure that you get, and this is really how you deal with butterfly guard. You need to make sure that their feet are like glued to their butt. If you give them any space, which is, you know, Jan's doing a good job framing and pushing you off. If you get any space, which yeah, look, he's got space there. He's gonna be able to kick this leg out, which is gonna take you off your knee, which is gonna take your base away. Yeah, gets back to guard. Ooh, little cheeky choke there. Nice defense. So we're in the gi right now. If you're in someone's guard, we're looking to posture. I don't like this. I don't like hanging down here because yeah, he can rip at your arm. He can start throwing triangles. So when you get in closed guard and they're not like keeping you down, like posture up. Especially in the gi. No gi kind of different, but yeah, there we go. Posture. Okay. I don't like this, and it's probably never gonna work on Jan at any point. I don't like this. And you posturing up like this. I don't like that. What I would recommend is settle back down in your base, defend your collars. Don't let them get collars on you, okay? Or don't let them get collar grips on you. And you're looking to get his gi back together and grab the lapels and step up. I'm not gonna go through the whole technique right now, but basically, one hand on his knee, one leg up, right, and then working around that way. But this is not gonna. I mean, let's play this out. Okay, let's imagine that you do successfully get his legs from around your waist. His guard's not going to open. So now his guard's going to be completely around both of your legs, and all he needs to do is pinch his knees together and literally just turn to the side, and you're going to flop right over and you're going to end up in mount. So this is yeah, it's not going to do anything for you. Yeah, this is that works too. I like that pass. See, now this is where you need to be careful. This position, if I get into this position right here, remember, you still have that giant platform right there. So if Jan decides to just retract this hook and put it right in here, he's going to send you flying back in this direction, which your weight is already going in this direction. Okay? You see how you're leaning on this leg? You see how this shoulder's coming back, this shoulder's dipping down. All your weight's already going this way. So all Jan has to do is take this leg, put the hook right here, and send you flying. Okay? What I would recommend to anchor yourself is instead of retracting this arm back and trying to deal with the guard, which is kind of be a futile effort in my belief, I would take this hand and immediately look to connect it on this sleeve, especially talking the gi now. What that's going to do is two things. It's going to keep you anchored. Okay, so if Jan tries to take you back, where'd my mouse go? If Jan tries to take you back, you're anchored. Okay, the second thing it's going to do is it's going to keep Jan from grabbing with his arm now underneath your leg, which you can also use for a flower sweep, or if he wants to cut into K guard, or pull out to go to Ashi Garami, that's gonna stop that. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, ooh, you defended though. Nice. But point still standing. Okay. He's able to get under your leg, and you nice. You did a good job with that. Jan, I would. Okay. I would drop this down hard and just kick this way. Like this leg's going back, so it's down here, right? So the leg's down here. This is your leg. Kick it that way. This leg kicks this way, and you're gonna and obviously drive up with the arm. You might end up in like a single leg position, or you might get a clean sweep over. But either way, I would drive that before he's able to clear this leg. So if we back up, so the leg's still that's tricky. Or alternatively, what you could do is grab this arm, this tricep, pull it down, shoot this leg up, and you have him in a triangle trap. I'm gonna let this play for a second, then I'll back up. Okay, good. You made a good correction. When you play turtle, guys, I firmly believe that you should be always playing off the corners. So I'm going to use Christian's back. So let's pretend Christian's on turtle right now. What I mean by the corners is this direction, this direction, this direction, or this direction. There's a time and a place to play off of the box. right off the edges of the back. But I think the majority of the time you want to be on these corners, okay? Especially when you're just kind of like moving around and controlling them, you want to be posted there. So you were directly behind him, and then you got off to the side a little bit. Yeah, see, it makes it difficult for him to move when you're on the side like that. Now, this is something that I've been playing with recently. Is to get back to guard. Okay, I really like this, Christian, and let's just work on it a little bit. When you take that knee, what you want to do is either bring your foot in here and use your foot to do it, or you can keep going with the hand out here and keep your knee. It's kind of weird. Your knee, keep it like here on that opposite side hip or right at his knee to kind of splay his leg out. And it's going to make it very difficult for him to. He's going to have to turn this way. And what you want to do here is you can actually turn with him. Right? So you see him dipping right now. If you put your head next to his head, if you dive really quickly, it's going to be very difficult for him to get back to guard. He turns the other way. Tricky, tricky yawn. Why am I not surprised? Let's see. If you sprawl. So when you feel him doing this, you still have a decent grip right here. I would look to take this hand, place it like right here on his hips, okay, and use that as a post and shoot your legs over to the other side, okay, and get around to his back and then immediate pressure into his back to keep him from turning into you. Yeah, good, not getting caught back in close guard. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say I would stand up. Ooh, little stand up. Nice double down, Jan. Um, Jan. Okay, Christian. I hesitate to say this is a mistake because there's this one guy in the UFC and his name escaped me, Saint Preux, I think his name is. He's a light heavyweight who is like. Wait, no. He's the one that uses the Von. There's this one guy that like uses this bottom position and gets at it all the time. I'm sorry, St. Preux actually uses the Von Flue choke, which is all the time, which is great. The Von Flue choke. I would not. If anybody ever wraps your head up in side control and your legs are on the opposite side of your head, so obviously my legs are over here, my head's over here, and they're on opposite sides of his body. Obviously my legs are on the opposite side of my head. Jeez, that would be terrible. My legs are on the opposite side of his body as my head is, right? I actually bring this arm, okay, and I'll hook my armpit over his hand and trap it in, so he cannot get that arm back. And then what you're looking to do is you're looking to cross face with this arm right across his neck, and you literally just put shoulder pressure, and you will get a tap. So this is you guys know how I like to teach. Or actually maybe here on YouTube you don't so much. I hesitate to say anything's wrong because I feel like jujitsu evolves over time, and things that were perceived as wrong will now be right, and things that were perceived as right will now be wrong. But in my experience, I don't think this is the smartest thing to do because of the Von Flue choke. Hold on a second. I think there's a. Sorry about that. Okay. I might hear some lawnmowers in the background. Listen, let's start with this. Let's see. Do you go for? Yeah, you should be Von Fluent. Now you have the Kimura. If you stick, let's see how you're gonna do it. Nah. Look. You can do that without using your hand. What you do is you take this hand and you stick it right in his armpit, and you make a fist, and you'll cut the corner a little bit, just a little bit to north south, and then you're gonna drive your head into his hand. With this grip, with you collapsing his elbow down, right? So the Jerimelo special, you guys know all that. If you don't, you're gonna have to come to class. That's not something I could teach on here super quick. You drive that down, you will pop that hand right off, and you'll put him. You transfer this hand up right here and get him immediately into a Kimura instead of playing with your hand here. Or I'm sorry, instead of trying to break his grip with your hand, which I'm sure you can do. It's not, but it's not. Yeah, it's easier than that. Armbar right here. Mount. Okay. Christian. Yeah, I was gonna say You'd keep driving him that way. Yeah, and then look to um, hip escape hard right here. Hip escape hard right here, or you could do the kipping escape. If you bring your legs together, hit that banana position. Jan is trying to choke you with his pant belt. It's a first. Let's go. There you go. That's what you get, Jan. Christian's got a good ankle lock. Let's see. Can you do it? So you should be okay. The hands are way too low, Christian. You should be just driving this up and looking to finish that ankle lock. So yeah, let's back up here. Not a nice thing to do, but you can belly down and really drive home on that ankle lock. Coming back a little bit here. I know we're not supposed to do heel hooks in the gi, but I don't really care. If you pinch your knees together and drive them kind of down towards the mat right now, you can expose his heel and switch to a heel hook position because Jan's knee is slightly internally rotating. And you'd have him actually in outside Ashi, so if you were able to get that exposure, that'd be pretty sick. A lot easier said than done, though. That's a hard position to do that. Jan, also what you want to be careful with is the counter leg locks. Th this arm can sneak back and actually heel hook you on the bottom side. So you got to be careful of that. As well as, can he toe hold you? I'm still getting used to the legs. I apologize. I'm sure I'll look back on this video and be like, ah, what an idiot. You had this, this, and that. But yeah. You could look to sit to diagonal ashi. If you retract this leg down and this leg falls right into place here, so this leg comes down into the hips here, you could also consider that. You could, yeah. You could, did I say outside ashi or diagonal? Yeah, diagonal. You could also, if you want, this would be a big transition here, but you could look to actually transition his foot over as well as this foot comes down and get him into cross ashi. There's a lot of options here. A lot of options here. But either way, for the ankle lock, this hand needs to come up, and Jan's doing a good job keeping you from sitting back here. Jan, what you want to be looking to do is punch that foot to the ground and get your hips over. Oh, but yeah, see, here's the issue. And I think I showed this already, or we already saw this, but look, yeah, Christian, this is the flaw of outside ashi. Okay, if you don't have a good submission, your back is wide open here, which I think Jan's going to capitalize on in a second. Oh no. Okay, sits back. Put you right back down. Oh, a little counter leg locked. No, he sits up. Okay. Fix the pants. Probably talking trash. Somebody's talking trash. I'm talking trash. Let's see. You already know what I'm going to say. This is a very athletic, subtle movement here. But Jan, you need to be very careful, and Christian, this is something you can consider doing. When this hand shoots out, when it extends like that, Christian, you can throw a flying triangle. Boom. You have to react very quickly. Get your hips leading forward. Jump up with both feet, and immediately throw them into a triangle. It's a very, very quick, hard movement to do, but if you work on it, you can get to it. Let's see, X guard. Roll them back. Ooh, watch the triangle. Not nice. I love this. Good job, Jan. Good job, Jan. Jan's been to my X guard classes. When you hit that X guard sweep going this way, this knee needs to come up immediately to defend the triangle. Otherwise, you will get triangled. Jan, look, that knee's already there. Love it. Love it. Keeps it there. Drives forward. Look, now let's pretend, guys, for a second. Let's say this leg is back. Knees on the floor. Look where this leg is. Jan's arms on the inside over here. All Christian would have to do is throw this up, and he has him right in a triangle. Good job, Jan. Yeah, nice job. Nice job. You have him in a. You throw him in a reverse triangle. Yeah, drive that head forward, and this leg comes right around. Yeah, nice try. So Jan knows what's up, which is probably what we're all laughing at right now. Jan does know what's up. So one of the things that I like to do before I try this is actually to collect this arm. Okay, so I would be looking to take this hand and come over the top and peel this arm back this way, which is going to make it a little tougher for him to dive forward. Yeah, like he won't be able to use this hand, right? If you're peeling this back, he won't be able to use that hand. Now here's the alternative. The cool thing about the reverse triangle, even if he knows it's coming, look what he has to do to defend. He has to drive his body up, right? Let's watch this again. For him to defend that coming, drives his body up. If this happens, this knee slides right in. You connect your knee to your elbow, and now you have your guard back, right? So if you go for a reverse triangle, it does that. Use it as a guard retention tool. Yeah, I'd be careful holding on that, holding on to that. Beautiful, love it. That's one of my bread and butter moves. I hope my battery's not dying. I feel like maybe I'm losing my hearing. My microphone sounds quieter. Hello, test. Looks okay. Testing, testing. I'll be a little louder. How about that? Woo! Okay, so you knee slice through. You have this grip right here. Okay? As he slices through, spin all the way around. Look, he's going to have the reaction to turn into you. You could spin all the way around and do a spinning armbar because he has to turn into you. Yeah, look, spin, armbar. Okay? Testing, testing. Okay, just make sure the mic's still working. Something sounds off. I'll have to rewatch this part. Alright, hold on a second. I got distracted there with my mic. What's happening here? What grips do you have? You need to get him higher up on your lap. Look, his back's like on the floor right now. You need your chest to his back. Yeah, he just sits up. I would fight. I would fight to get the Kimura. You have a. I would be fighting before you sit back to get this grip on the correct arm here. Yeah, because look, he's able to just well. Yeah, because you don't have back control yet. Oh, Christian slit. Christian, what was that? Christian. Not trying to talk trash, but like, okay, you need to be. See, stopping you. Nothing's stopping you from spinning right now. You need to be spinning. spinning into him. Yeah, you backed up. You backed up. You need to spin. Look, you have a split second opportunity to spin. You need to take it. Boom. Look right here. You need to be. Look, he still has your grip right here, but you lose that. You plant. You need to be spinning. Worst case scenario, you give up mount, but not really. If you spin, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to. I think what you were trying to do. The idea was to get weight on this leg, but your head's up. You need to. Oh, I lost control of my mouse. Okay, that was weird. You need to you need to drive this way with your head down if you want to do that technique. Nice transition, Jan. Okay, head and arm choke. What I like to do is take this knee, place it right here, and sprawl with this leg back. Then what you're looking to do is press your head into his head, press your forehead down. So kind of it's weird. I hope you can kind of see it with this mouse, but it's kind of like you're turning it forward and down. And then you're going to do a big like lat pull down with this arm. You're going to drive it back this way across his body, which the purpose is to pull with these muscles. Okay, so that's like the action you're doing over here, but the purpose is to engage all these muscles around his neck, and obviously make sure that it's a nice secure full loop around his neck. I think I remember seeing this. And you go back to mount. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I find it very difficult to finish from mount, but my arm triangle is also not the best. So this is very one-sided. I'm sorry, Christian. I gotta balance this out a little bit more. You're in a real bad spot. Hmm. Yeah, I was doing some nasty stuff. All right, Christian, again, posture up here. Uh, man, with the gi, I'd posture up. Yeah, I would roll him right now, Jan. Oh, hold on. Where's my pause? Oh, wait, are you about to do it? Oh, a little butterfly. I love it. I love it. But hold on. Right here. This would be kind of a modified Macarra Sweep, which Marcio is known for. But look where if I would actually bait him by pushing him back a little bit. And then what you want to do is when he really commits forward, so he'll drive this head down and he'll drive his hips up. What you're gonna do is actually, so you pull on his belt, drive your hips up to the sky, and do a back roll, and you'd end up in mount. Like right there. Right there is if you rotated hard this way, pinching your knees together, it's kind of a crazy technique. But yeah, you'd hit him right over. But I love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, oh, you could have done it there. You could just roll. You could just do it. You could do look. It's annoying with the wall there, I know. But if you slide this hand down, get an overhook on this arm. I mean, obviously the wall's right there, but you could do that. I just throw him into a wall. So here you can get an overhook on this side. Ah, you lost your hook. You took your hooks out. You kept your hooks in? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Okay. uh, if you get this hook here, right, and your legs are still in. Let's see if we can back up a frame. Yeah, right here. Look, you. Oh no, I messed up. Did I do it again? No, we're good. If you clamp down right here, you can send him flying in this direction. But you take your guard out. Let's see. I know you like a closed guard, Mr. Jan. Nice, good. If that got a little sketchier, Christian, let's see. When he goes to throw the armbar, the other thing you can do, so right away, instead of bringing this arm up, take this hand and put it into the crook of this elbow. He can't break your arm through this arm because this arm will keep it bracketed. It'll keep it bent. Okay, and then what you can do from there is look to stack his knees down and be able to pull your arm out safely. But you got it out. All good. Nice. Nice sit out. Get to yeah, beautiful, Christian. Stay on top. Stay on top. Stay on. Ah, you. Oh, the round end. The round end? Did you get a submission? Oh, the round end. Let's back that up. Okay, so we're here. Right here. Hmm. I'd switch to. I still working on. I'm so bad with darces and anacondas and guillotines, but I'm working on them. I would be pulling guard right here with this grip in and really trying to mess with that guillotine. Nice sit out, Jan. Nice. Look at that facial expression. Um, I would do that, Jan, when you do that sit out. Grab his hand and use that to like if you're grabbing this hand and you're pulling up with it, it's gonna pop his hand off that grip, and then you'll have him. Yeah, you'll have him clear. Good round, guys. That was some good stuff. Um, I know that was a long one, but that was a good one. Hope that was beneficial. If you guys have any comments, any feedback, please let me know. I'd love to uh, improve these. So I appreciate all the feedback I got last time, and hopefully you'll see some of it in this video. All right, thanks, guys.